Civilization 7 has been out for a couple of months now, and despite playing hundreds of games, one of the things I haven't actually attempted is building every single world wonder in a single game. However, with this video, that changes, because today I attempt the collaborative effort between the One More Turn Discord and the Osirian Discord. We are attempting to build all 21 wonders of the world, at least the antiquity world. So let's get into it. If you'd like to play along, then I'll be leaving a link in the description to where you can join the Discord and you can jump in. And immediately when I look at this settle, I think to myself, okay, I want to get away from this water. If we're building world wonders in here, we need to be getting away from that water because we need as much space as we possibly can. So we're going to go down one and we're going to settle on this little tile right here. We've got a goodie hut next to us. We're going to start off with a scout. Now, one thing to note is that we're not going to be running the same or the standard mementos that I like to typically run, and that is because they've provided a very specific set of mementos, which we should go ahead and grab. So we're going to start off with a cultural point as well as the extra 200 gold, so Lydian Lion, quite a good memento to have. So I'm very excited about this. Now, we're playing on the deity difficulty. If you don't fancy yourself a chance against deity, then that's understandable, because I'll be honest, it took me a while to step up to it as well. You can 100% play this on other difficulties. Now, I think for our opening, we're going to be playing a mining opening here, just because we have the quarry, we have another quarry, and we have two more that are right here, the two clay pits. So we're going to have we've definitely got enough for rough here. So we're going to go and start off with that. And I think we'll go for a double scout opening at the very least. Move out over onto this position. We can go for food. We can go for culture. I think we're going to go for culture just to start our culture train, our culture hype train. We might move down towards the south. Obviously, we want to try and move towards the equator. Typically, that's always the best way to go. There's going to be more that you can grab. And we've now got our next growth point. So where are we going to be going? I think we want to take this tile right here because we want to come up to the marble. Actually, do we want to go for the marble? Yeah, we want to go for the marble. It's an extra culture. We could also look to take this one right here, which is going to be our +1. We could actually start to do, oh my lord, look at, holy jeez. That's a +5 monument. Now, I don't think, we can't get in there. We're a little bit short of that. We can get a +3 monument in this position or in this position. So this is a +2 monument, but is it really worth doing? Like, if you think about it, how do we get out there? So we want to go for that early library. Oh, we could do the Great Stell combo. Okay. We need flatland for the Great Stell. So we're planning this out. So I think we probably go here. Oh, yeah, I've got it all worked out. So we're going to go monument on that tile, and then we're going to put the Great Stell on this tile, because my game plan is that I want to rush the Great Stell. I want to get up here as quickly as I can, and then I want to build as many world wonders as I can in my capital, and then use that gold to basically funnel into settlers or any other type of resource, basically, or any other type of building. So that's going to be the game plan here, and I think what we'll look to do is put the library on that tile. Wait, but how do we build the library but then also build the Great Stell here? Because we want to try and rush the Great Stell. Maybe we just do the library first and then Great Stell after. I think that's the play. And then we will just build our saw pit on this tile right here, or rather our brickyard on that tile right there, and we'll call that an absolute day. And we don't actually crush any rough tiles while we do that either. So let's go ahead. Where are we putting this bad boy down? I think we probably just put it on that tile there, because we're about to put our saw pit down, or our brickyard down, in a couple of turns. But we got ourselves some good base building, and already we found some camels and double cotton as well. Now, that's a settle location if I've ever seen one. Boy, oh boy. So I think this is the spot right here. We're going to be looking to settle. So let's go ahead and put that down. That looks incredible. Oh my, that's a +4, by the way. In fact, you could put a world wonder here. You could put Petra right here. Okay. Say no more. Say less. Where's my Petra at? Petra. I don't... There's Petra. That's a Petra right there, if I've ever seen one. And you know what's going on that tile. I tell you what, I wish you could get back here as well, but unfortunately it doesn't look like we can. But we've got some decent planning going on so far in this game, I'll say that much. Now, this scout, we could either head north or we could come down to the south. We've got another 3 turns to go before we actually can produce anything. So I'm going to hold this production in because we're playing competitively. We've got our chiefdom complete. We'll take charismatic leader, and we have our first 2 wildcard attribute points. Oh, interesting choice. Where do we go here? Possibly. I'm thinking, do we go into this, or do we come down and grab here? This is a tough one. Oh, I didn't even think about getting this at chiefdom. This kind of puts a spanner in the works, because now I'm thinking a little bit more, I hadn't thought this far. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I had not thought this far. I think with regard to our government, we can probably go for classical republic to get the extra culture. How many city-states do we think we can get? I reckon we can probably get quite a few. So you know what? Let's do it. Let's go ahead. We're going to grab it. We're going to attempt to befriend every single city-state that we possibly can. That's going to be the game plan. Now, when it comes to us rushing world wonders, we could go for mysticism to get like extra production. But the trouble is, mysticism is kind of a dead opening. The main reason why is because I think we need to try and rush towards Mausoleum of Theodoric. I know that the AI loves this wonder, so if we can start off by grabbing this is going to be quite powerful for us. So that's the direction I'm going to go here. Found some rubies down here. We've also got the goodie hut. So that's the best way I think that we can approach this. We'll continue moving. I was going to say let's do a search, but we've just spotted something that we like the look of. So let's go ahead and grab that right there. So we've got influence or we've got science and production. We're going to take the science and production here, definitely. That is going to help us out a huge amount. That's going to give us pottery, which means that we can now put our brickyard down, and our brickyard is going to take 7 turns. Why does it take 7 turns? It feels like it's going to take a long time, 7 turns. We'll come up and grab this. We're also going to get some more science. Now, keep in mind, we can go straight into writing here. So let's go ahead and do that. We're not going to have a lot of time to actually get down the things that we need. Oh, that's awkward timing. Actually, is it awkward timing? Not really. I think we can just take... Do we take here instead? Because we grow next turn. It's a bit unfortunate with the timing of the brickyard. Ideally, we would have waited till next turn to drop it down. So I'm just going to go ahead instead. We will eventually want to work this. Let's do that, and then when we get the library, then we can put the citizen in there. That probably makes the most sense. So let's do that. We've managed to map that out. We'll come back down here. This definitely looks like the edge of the continent. We do have more goodie huts up here, so we'll have to keep an eye out on that. We've also got another... This is quite far away, though. We could look to try and settle this. This is a gypsum and a camels. Now, we want to try and play into gypsum and camels as much as we possibly can. If we can get gypsum and camels, we're going to be in a really solid spot. So this is our next citizen that has come through. So now we'll go onto this tile right here. It's not the best right now, but once we get access to the library, because we should be able to build that brickyard. Why is our brickyard taking so long? We've only got 6 production. Why have we only got 6 production? I tell you what, you know why? Because we don't have the extra 2 production from Silk Utaria, which is, you know, holy moly. Okay, all right. I found our next settlement. We're going to have a very lateral, I don't know if that's the right term, but we're going to have a very lateral settlement line by the looks of it here. We might even consider coming out here as our first city, just because it's further away, and you typically want to settle the furthest city away first. But considering, though, the fact that we want to do Petra in here, we'll have to see how many desert tiles are in here, but like there's quite a few desert tiles that we'll be able to work here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They're not the best desert tiles, like they're flat desert tiles, but hey, desert tiles still good. Do we go for happiness? Or do we go for science? I think we still go science and production, right? Are we even going to get a chance to squeeze out a settler? That's the other thing to note. Like, even if we're not going to be able to squeeze out a settler here. Maybe we just go the happiness. Maybe that's the correct route. We'll go the happiness here. We'll continue searching. Still yet to find any AI. Turn 15, so we're getting quite deep into it. There you go. We've met the AI. Now, it doesn't look like there's any goodie huts around here, so I'm somewhat tempted to come back up here because there's a good chance that if the AI's over here, they're probably already searched down here. So I think we come back up, loop around, do a little bit. It's Lafayette. Now, we do want to be friendly with him, so we're just gonna befriend him and do our best. Now, if he sends us anything, I think we probably want to take it. Okay. Oh, he's got camels in the cap. Okay, so that's definitely our priority with regard to where we're settling. I think we settle here, and the game plan for me is I want to settle on a tile like that, and we're just going to build the library on the exact same tile. And because we don't care that much about academies, it's about basically like getting our science up as quickly as we can. Because even though the majority of the wonders are kept within the culture tree, we do also want to focus on the scientific component of it, because we do have things like mathematics for the Pyramid of the Sun, and we've also got the Among Us Maui that we're going to need to consider getting as well. But I tell you what, I'm going to be keeping an eye out on him. So he's offered us culture, which is actually really, really good. We're going to 100% take that. We're going to encourage more friendliness between us. And now we can move into our very first settler. It's going to be a little bit late getting out this settler. It'll be out at about turn 23. So definitely not the fastest of settlers. But one of the things that we can do is we can put the granary on this tile right here, move that bad boy up to the top. And now we can actually go down. Ooh, this is probably a little bit better than this one. This is only 1 extra. Yeah, we'll take the extra production here. I think that makes the most sense. We don't really fancy marble, at least not yet. So let's keep moving up towards this direction here. and hope that we can beat him towards any of those goody huts. We got more goody huts down here. We got, hold on, more water. Look at the size of this water that is going on right now. This is coming down. If I remember correctly, this is the continents map. It doesn't say, but it's a continents map. So it's not continents plus, it's continents. Oh, he's ahead of us, actually. So I think he's going to beat us to all the goody huts. Disappointing. What was our option here? We've got influence or we've got food and production. I'm not too worried about influence because I think we're going to be okay with regard to our influence just because we've already picked up those first 2 points. So let's go ahead and we'll grab the food and the production. We've also got our next citizen point. Now, I'd love to come out here and grab this, but unfortunately we can't as, well, obviously. So let's go ahead and we'll just take the marble instead. I think at the end of the day, we still would have ended up taking the marble. And here we'll definitely take the influence. Lafayette being a very good friend to us early on. Let's come down and grab this. We could actually come across... Oh, I didn't even realize there's stuff back in here. So... maybe we let's come across like this because I don't think we've got the time. Lafayette's kind of moving up though. That's a good thing. He's gone up. There must have been a goody hunt up there and we didn't see it. But you know what we do see? We see Anna and we've got exactly the right amount of influence to do it, 114. You couldn't do better than that. That is pretty damn impressive. So do we take the food or do we take the culture? I think we want the culture and the happiness. The culture is the main. Oh, it's only 1.5 turns though. We'll just take the food. We'll take the food. 30 food, why not? Okay, so option to change policies. Not going to do it just yet, but we do have a golden age, so that'll give us 20% extra culture, and we'll take tool making, and that is going to help us out a huge amount. We've also just completed our first settler, so we're going to move out over towards this position, definitely, and I think that's it. There's also another settle up here that's to be had. We've got gypsum as well as hides, so I'm going to go ahead and mark that one down. Oh, we can't. Oh, Anna's here. We could go like on that spot right there. I don't think that's terrible. I completely forgot about Anna in here. We'll have to see what else is around here, but there could be some good stuff. And we probably want to do another search to see if we can find any goody hunts up towards that position. Let's move up. We'll grab this one as well. And I think we go for a second one. We just look to try and get these two down immediately. And I don't know which or how we go about which one of these we go first. We want to try and get at the very least one level on our bad boy right here. Just primarily because... Oh, okay, we can use our search here. And there's absolutely nothing up here. No goody hunts whatsoever. We can go for science or we can go for culture. I think we probably want to take science. We're now going to work down towards animal husbandry and towards grabbing up our monument. Okay, what have we got? 40 food or 50 gold? Speaking of gold, I just realized we wanted to do a purchase, didn't we? We don't actually have the gold for it. I don't know how much it would cost us. We wanted to purchase that first one. Oh, I completely forgot about that. That's disappointing, but we can always... Oh, you know what we could purchase? We could purchase the library at 360. Maybe that's the play. Oh, but we need to build the library. Hold on. We take the gold. We purchase the library. Yeah, we got it. We got it. We're working this out. We're working this out. Do not worry. We've got this all sorted out. So I'm going to go here. I would just want to check. Okay, there is a goody hunt down here. So let's go ahead. We'll grab that goody hunt as well. And you're going to move across and up like... Is that another city-state? The borders get a little bit weird. We might come grab this, actually. Let's go back and grab that now. We've got more resources up here. They're all kind of weirdly positioned, though. I'll say that right now. And I'm kind of... Oh, that's not... Yeah, I think we want to go here. I think that's where we go. And if we can get this settle, if we can't get this settle, we'll just trade with it. I think that's the play because we want to try and get our Petra up ASAP. So that's going to be our goal here. But we're working backwards now to make sure that we're going to be able to grab... Do we want to go up? I'm fearful that this is going to open up and we're not going to be able to get across. So let's just come down and around. And we know that there's nothing there. We'll grab our first settlement. I don't think that upsets him, does it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, it doesn't. So he's happy with that. And here's an interesting question. Do you go for cotton or do you go for gypsum first? I think the answer... Ooh, because we want to turn this into a city. Oh, we can't buy the library. We're going to have to build the library. We're going to have to hard tech the library. So I think we go cotton here because the gypsum's irrelevant to us. So let's go ahead and we'll grab that tile there because we know that we're going to be replacing that one eventually. Oh, no. Please don't die. Do not die, my friend. Okay. What do we do about that? So there's a military hostile or a hostile military state down here somewhere. We know that as a matter of fact. So we're gonna back out of there, and that is by far our best tile. So let's get on out. We want to avoid those units like the plague. Okay, this is tough. I'll tell you what. It's a bit of a struggle trying to work out exactly how to play things without dying. Narrative event. 1 influence in all settlements or 25 influence. We'll take the extra 1 influence, which is lovely to have this early on. And that's Anna. So now that we've got this second one out, we'll come out over here. I've just realized, hold on, we've got some incredible monuments that we can put down. We can put down another monument here. On this city, we could do something like warehouse monument as well. That is going to be impressive. We've got some monuments, dude. We have got some solid monuments, and maybe if you can find another one in here as well. We want to find Grassland Coastal, so that's Mausoleum of Theodoric. Is that right? No, the Mausoleum of Theodoric doesn't need to be Grassland Coastal, does it? It needs to be Coastal. Okay, and then Terracotta Army needs to be Grassland. And then, if I remember correctly, the Among Us Maui needs to be Coastal and on Grassland or Tropical. So basically any settlement down here. By the way, we've got llamas, almost as beautiful as camels, and gypsum down here. There is so much gypsum on this spawn. This is wonderful. When it comes to this position, I don't think we favor... I think we need to do a library, like somewhere here. So we'll just go ahead and just put that down now, because we're definitely going to want that. And then we'll just put, like, just use our monument like that and just kind of come out towards that. I don't even know, actually, maybe we just leave this as a town. Maybe we don't even need this, because our primary focus here should just simply be on getting our big cities online, right? Like, that's realistically where we should be. We'll go into the library now. So let's go ahead and put that down. We'll put it down on this tile. And then we'll put the Great Stele on this one at the back. I think that's the play. We're going to be a bit late with the Great Stele, but I think we should still be okay. You never know when it comes to these AIs exactly how much they're looking to push it. And what have we got? We've got gold. I think we'll take the gold. We just want to try and get this city online ASAP. I'm a little bit scared about him settling out here. Has he picked up any settlements just yet? No, he's still 1 out of 3. And he's got a couple of good options available to him. So we'll now take this cotton. We're at 3 growth here, or 3 cities. So let's go ahead and reallocate that to the cap. By the way, I got a new mod. Make sure you go check it out. Make sure you go download it. It basically tells you whenever there's an option to change your social policies, or whenever it tells you there's an option to change your resources. It flashes gold up there for you. And Lafayette's denounced us. That's disappointing, Lafayette. But you know what? We want to keep these relationships wholesome. So we've got enough for it. So we're just going to cancel it out for the moment. Now, keep in mind, he can re-denounce us in like... in I think it's 10 turns. He can send another denouncement, and we have to fork out 120, and he only has to fork out 60. So it's one of those things where if he keeps doing it, we're eventually going to be beaten by him, right? Like, we're not going to be able to keep up with him forever. So that's something to be aware of. Okay, so this guy's come up. Let's go down and around. We do want to try and meet them, and we have a little bit of trouble here in Paradise. Okay, we've got the settlement that's come through from him. So another thing to note is that we may potentially need some assistance over here. Worst case scenario, do we buy it? Oh gosh, that was a lot of damage. That was a lot of damage. We can buy now? Get out. What? Oh, I didn't even realize you're intercepting me on this southern route. So does that mean, do we buy the slinger here? It's 120. That's a lot of gold that we're going to be forking out right now. The hope is that it just leaves us. Lafayette. Sorry, Lafayette. I don't have the culture to grab an agreement with you because you denounced me, mate. Jeez, these AIs. See how he just moved there instead? So instead of attacking into me, he just kind of moved. So now we're going to settle. This is going to upset him. So we go back from happy down to flat with him. We can get rid... Actually, we don't get rid of that library just yet. And we want 10% construction towards all buildings? I think so. And now we've got the option... Oh my lord, have a look at this. This is one kind of this is one settlement location. We'll say that much. So for the moment, we're not going to build up or buy. Okay, so now that we've got that down, we're going to go for Great Stele. So we do Great Stele here, and then we can throw the monument down on this. So Great Stele's going to be 14 turns. I tell you what, that is an absolute weight and a half to get Great Stele. So let's get down here. I think we might be cut off from the rest of the world because it's a continents map. It might just be that we've got the 2 continents that are up here, and that's it. Let's hope he doesn't attack. He didn't attack once again. We can change our policy. So it's going to be 33 turns for us to get organized military. That is ridiculous, dude. It takes so incredibly long to research these things. We'll get the 2 culture to monuments as well. Should have we rushed the monument? Maybe we should have rushed the monument. Because the thing is, what I'm scared about most is just losing Mausoleum of Theodoric. It just goes so quickly every game. Like, if we can't get it by, like, turn... Well, in 6 turns, we will have the ability to build... to build one of these bad boys, but we won't have the best spot for it. That's the other thing. Okay, we've got our next city that's come up. So we'll throw gypsum, or our next growth that's come up. Can we afford to move this over? We can. So now what we do is we bring the gypsum across into both of these, and then we make a slinger in here. And that's how we're going to defend that city, and just hope that it doesn't get attacked. Okay, we do have continents. Oh, we've got another city-state down here, Setbacks. And now we've got 2 turns. See, we're very fortunate with that we held our tongue. I don't know if that's the right term for it. I'm going to get rid of that. That is annoying me. And we've got our next growth opportunity. So where do we go from here? So we do have, this is also a mine that's out here. This one as well is another option. So do we come out to this? If we come out to this, we could also look to go up to the wine. Wine is a pretty strong resource to have as well. It's an extra 10% culture. I think we probably just want to settle for this one at the moment though, because we're about to begin really accelerating our production, because we'll move into the altar eventually. Let's go down. We're not actually able to get over to here. Wait, we have 2 scouts here. Why do we have 2 scouts here? What's going on here? Why have we got 2 scouts in the same neighborhood? We're going to have to bring you guys back over here. Maybe we can get down over this way as well. Ideally, we want to try and find more city-states. We are hoping to befriend at least, ideally, I'd like to befriend like 4 or 5 of them if we could. That's going to help carry us. So we've now got the option for a library, but I think we probably, oh, we could do like terracotta army or something. That wouldn't be too bad either. But I think we'll just go, maybe we just do the library. Like, the library's kind of insane, man. That's a +6 library, and the sooner you get it, like, the sooner it's there, right? So now we'll grab that. The camels are already slotted in. Boom, boom. Actually, do we want to keep the production in the cap? Maybe we want to keep the production in the cap. Oh, we have the library coming up. Oh, you know what? Cancel the library. Brickyard me up. Actually, put the library back down. Brickyard me up. We're going for the monument, because that monument is going to be a good-looking monument. That is for sure. So we do have enemy forces over in this area. So that's the monument now complete. So we want to rush those monuments up as soon as we possibly can. And ideally, we want to get sailing as well as another option. Let's go for our next. Let's move this out. Oh gosh, I can't believe we've got a city that probably should have taken camels instead of gypsum, but that's okay. Where do we go from here? So you could go writing for the extra science from codexes, or we could go irrigation. We don't really need irrigation at the moment. Hanging gardens, it does unlock. I think maybe just into the mastery for masonry. It doesn't really do much for us at the moment though. 1 production over here, another production here. Not a huge addition. So probably a bit of a waste of early science. So let's maybe invest this. Maybe we could even just go into sailing. That does unlock Bursa for us. So let's do that. We will look to get Bursa up here. We'll probably have to do that in the capital, if I'm guessing. So let's continue moving across. We want to try and spot these guys out so that we can befriend them. We'll keep this guy healing up. And this is the problem, as I said, because now, once again, he has denounced us, and we want to try and keep him on side, right? That's the other thing. When the AI is determined to take you out, or like when they really want to denounce you, they will just spam denounces. Even though he's like actively being friends with us, he sent us 2 agreements in this time. It's a little bit disappointing that that's what they do, right? Like, it feels like it's very mixed. Okay, we're at turn 43 right now. So we want to try and spot these guys out. You can see he's actually yet to move even down towards here, so we'll try and do that. Oh, it's accidentally building the library. Oh, big mistake. Let's get that monument. That's a 6 monument, by the way. Absolutely amazing monument. And we've met a new civilization. It's Catherine. I don't actually know where she was. Can we right-click out of this? I'm just going to assume she's not around us, so we're just going to go with a normal, like a neutral greeting. Whereabouts was she? Okay, hot take. What if we do trade maps with her and hope that it reveals a city-state, and then we befriend the city-state? Okay, okay. All right. We're gaming. We're officially gaming right now. I will say that. I will say this much. This is healed up. Oh, that's where she was. Okay, that's where we met her. So she's across the water. So let's... I guess we're going to have to venture over here. I love that. Well, we don't have sailing yet. Actually, let's just hold sailing for the moment. Well, hold, because we will have sailing. Let's grab that. Okay, there we go. We can take the culture, or we can take the science and happiness. We're definitely going to take the culture, because we need every little bit of culture we can get. We'll also grab the 20% culture, even though we're building world wonders. We're about to finish our first. And we'll grab the extra scout movement for the moment. Are you being befriended by anyone? You're not, so that's going to be in the next couple of turns. Reveal the location of Setbacks. Don't we know the location of Setbacks? It's right here. Why? Why though? Codex or influence? I don't think we need influence. I think we need the codex though. That's an extra little bit of science. and it can make the difference. So that now pushes us up to 20 science. We've got some big yields that are going to be coming through, though. That is for sure. Now, keep in mind, another thing that I will just say, last time I posted one of the challenges, somebody in the comments basically said words to the effect of, I can't believe that you would post a solution to your own challenge while the challenge is still going. All right, we got Great Stell. So that is turn 46 Great Stell. Not bad. But that's essentially what they said. And I would just say right now that you've got to remember that there are a lot of different solutions to a problem. And, oh, okay, Lafayette. This guy, I tell you what, I can't make my mind up about Lafayette. And I don't think he can make up his mind about us either. But yeah, there's a lot of solutions to a problem. So even like what I'm doing right now, if you were to copy every single thing that I'm doing right now, there's no guarantee that it's going to happen in your game. And I'll be honest, I've not prepared at all for this, so I've got no idea how many World Wonders we get. If we actually manage to get 20 World Wonders, I probably just won't post this video right now. I mean, I'm planning to post this video pretty much as soon as we finish recording it. Okay, but there we go. Our first monument is now online. We should now be able to start befriending. Did we befriend these guys yet, Cthep? We haven't befriended them. Now, they're further away, and we already have a cultural scientific state, or a cultural state, so we want to get the bonuses. Actually, I wouldn't mind the big heads. The big heads are pretty cool. Let's move you guys back, because we've got sailing that's now come through. But yeah, that's the kind of mindset I've got in that. Right, like if you were to go through and copy everything that I did, first and foremost, it's probably not going to work for you. And second of all, it's probably not the optimal thing. We've got a scientific point. We'll go ahead and grab that. And we can meet all civilizations, train a settler, or get one production in all settlements. I think we'll just take... I actually don't know what the correct option is here. I think we'll go for meet all civilizations, because there is indeed a correct option here. And then with regard to this one, that's going to unlock hanging gardens for us. So we've got plenty of space for hanging gardens in the capital. This has been converted over to a city, by the way. So let's go ahead and grab our library. We could also grab a saw pit, but I think we'll do library first just because of the bonuses. And we'll look at upgrading to Sali in the near future. We've already got traders coming in. That means Petra is potentially up for grabs. That's crazy that he's already up to trade right now. So let's move that guy out. Actually, we'll send you over towards the west. We do have trade maps. Yeah, you can see how far away she is. She's all the way down the south, Catherine. I'm curious to see exactly how this continent's land is. I mean, hey, technically, it is a Pangea, right? Technically. And that's what matters. That was probably a mistake right there, moving into that position. How long have we got until... We've got 10 turns until we go. 48 turns here. So I think the next focus for us is going to be Petra. So... yeah, we want to convert this over just mainly so that we can grab the monument and the library. I think that's really like the whole key here is just to push our yields as quickly as we as quickly as we can, as soon as we can. We'll go ahead and grab our saw pit. We'll throw it down there. Actually, is there somewhere better that we could be putting that saw pit? Because if we've got Dusharakin Terracotta Army, where's Terracotta Army going? Over here, right? It needs to go on, yeah, it needs to go on grassland. So it's going to take a grassland hill. But we're going to be building Petra in here anyway. You know what we could do? We could actually save up production in this city because inevitably, eventually, we're going to be moving into Code of Laws. It's going to take some time, though. I tell you what, it's going to take a while for us to get towards Petra. So let's keep on moving down south. We'll have enough to begin our next Suze soon as well. So we'll have to keep that in mind. And we've spotted Uluru. Okay, not too bad. And we've met somebody. It's Amina. But unfortunately, we're going to be replacing or doing some tiles first. So where do we go here? Production? I think production is the play. We've got some big production tiles. In fact, we've got some really nice tiles that we could take. But I think we want to take the iron. It's screaming at me. It's saying, take me, take me. All right, I'll take you. So there's Amina. Once again, I think we want to save our influence here. I don't think we really value the relationship too much with them. And at the end of the day, like, we're in the desert, so she's probably just going to start denouncing us anyway. And I wouldn't be surprised if she ends up going to war. So, yeah. Okay, so we've met everybody. That's all civilizations. And now we're back towards the capital, so we could look to go into something like Terracotta Army, Bursa. I wouldn't mind the Terracotta Army. The extra production will be quite nice. So there's a beautiful spot down here that we could throw it down. I don't mind that at all. Try and get those adjacencies up as much as we possibly can. I mean, what else are we going to do here? Hanging Gardens, potentially, could come up in 3 turns. So what if we did something like the Saw Pit just to close this out? That gives us production. It also gives us the extra culture and science, and then we'll go straight into Hanging Gardens off that. I think that's got to be the play. And then here, we're stalling our production because we want to... oh, there's a sewer. So we should try and befriend these. Okay, she's already befriending. Do we have the influence? Probably not. I don't think we can catch her at this point. I think if we had the influence right now, we could catch. No, see, the thing is, even if we had the influence, technically we could catch her if we had the influence to spend on befriending her befriending it right now. But I think it's pretty much gone at this stage, unfortunately. So I think we're just going to have to let it burn. Let's make sure that we move away from it, though. There's a lot of units down here. So we'll go on and zoom past. We've actually uncovered all of... Oh, so that's interesting. I've never used trade maps before, honestly, because I just looked at it. I'm like, this is terrible. And I can see why that is. You uncover their land, but not what they've seen. So it's not like you're befriending a city-state. It's just kind of... Yeah, that was a waste of influence. Kind of regret that one. So here, I think we probably want to move up towards the wine. So let's go ahead and do that. Which tile makes the most sense for us to take? That's a flat grassland tile. We can put Hanging Gardens out here as well. Though Hanging Gardens is probably better off towards this little mass. We'll have Hanging Gardens, the ability to build it next turn. So let's go ahead and prepare for that. Another settler coming out. Irrigation is through. So that's our 4th settler that we could do. So we could come down here and look to settle, or we could look to go down here as well. So let's go ahead. Are we going to do Hanging Gardens? We could do Shuriken as well. I think we really just want to be trying to grab as much as we can. Because, okay, let's talk about settles just quickly. Hypothetically, if we were going to settle, what would we settle and where would we do it? I think you'd have to go here just for the gypsum. And there is a triple rice, but I don't really care that much about the rice. I care about the gypsum. So we could settle right there. There, that works. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we could settle here. Fresh water. And it's... Oh, no, we can't settle here. We'd have to be here. Because we've got this guy to worry about as well. All right, fair enough. More camels down here on the south. I think we're generally going to be playing quite a conservative game with regard to settlements. We're not going to be going too crazy. And this did get settled. Oh, he could actually snag that. Okay. And this has got a hides as well. It's so tough, isn't it? Because you just want to do it. What are we going to be building in here? Actually, that's a good question. Oh, no, we're going to be building Library Monument, aren't we? So we do need that. We can't just go and... You know what? Let's drop it on one of these. On a settler. And we'll grab our camels now. And camels can come over here. We've got quite a few resources ready in... Oh, excuse me. A little bit of a burp there. Bit weird. Next turn, we've got access to Petra. Okay, I'm feeling it. And now, from here, I think we probably want to go into masonry, because we've got quite a bit of production buildings that are going to be making work of that. Now, let's continue moving in. Yeah, look at this. This is a really, really cool settle, or really cool map that we're seeing here. Let's fire off on these enemy units. And in 2 turns, we're going to have access to the... Oh, I'm saying Petra, but we're not going for Petra. We're going for Mausoleum of Theodorich. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Wait, Mausoleum of Theodorich needs to be near coastal, right? Oh, I messed up here. I messed up. I've been holding production in here. We want to be doing that. And then this one needs to be the one holding production. Oh, that's a big mistake. Oh, man. I tell you what, I can't believe I only just caught on to my own mistakes this deep. We were meant to be stockpiling all of our production. And the idea is that we get to turn 56 and then we just click the button and we just instantly build it. That's the idea. But of course, that's not going to be happening today. That's our 3rd city-state that we're going to be able to attempt to grab. Let's move this up over here. We do still have this spot, and we just want to make sure that we at least grab the gypsum, and then we can move out over onto that one. Do we just go for like a terracotta army in here then? I think that's got to be the play. It's not the best on positioning. What other options do you have? Do Shuriken? We could do Shuriken or Hanging Gardens actually. Wouldn't be terrible because it's going to be a while before we get to Petra. It's going to be a while before we get there. So let's go ahead and we'll throw Hanging Gardens down. We'll throw it on that tile right there. Oh, that is a... Do you want to throw it down on a desert tile? I think so. I don't think that's a huge issue. It's a flat desert, and it is going to be giving you immediate value in the form of that one. So we'll do that. I think that makes the most sense. There's quite a bit of land out here. Let's have a look and see. All right, there we go. So triple llama, amazing. Except it's not. We don't like llamas. I mean, we love llamas. Just the resources not very strong. That's all. Oh, I can't believe I've been... No way! What was that went? Hanging Gardens. Dude, Hanging Gardens at turn 56. It's gone. That's it. Amina just completed it. And it's at this point where it's like, okay, do we even bother continuing? It's like, I wanted to build every single world wonder in a single game. And now it's like Hanging Gardens is literally gone straight away. Dude, how do you even do this? You know, the crazy part is I know there's going to be people that actually attempt, or not actually attempt, but actually manage to build every single world wonder in a game. Okay, how about this is what we're going to do? We're going to try and get 20 world wonders, okay? We're going to put down Mausoleum of Theodorich. We're going to try and get Mausoleum of Theodorich. We're going to try and get 20, okay? That's the new goal. New goal, 20 world wonders. We've already failed the first one. We probably want to put that on the tundra tile as well, just because when it comes to tundra tiles, there's no real requirements for them, whereas like we care a lot more about grassland tiles. That's sad, but at the end of the day, you know, that's the game, isn't it? That's the game. So look, hopefully we can pick up some other world wonders instead. I can't believe it, man. That's a turn 55. Somebody write that down, or turn 56. Somebody write that down, please. Actually, you know what we can do? Yeah, we can check. I just realized she's building Mausoleum of Theodorich in her land right now. In fact, I mean, Amina, you just literally stole one of our wonders. We can be checking their lands to see what they're building and if they're building any good stuff, any good things. Doesn't look like it, other than the Mausoleum of Theodorich. Now, are we going to win that race? 19 turns for us. I think we want to try and connect these to the network ASAP, and what we want to do is we actually want to go after the hides before we do that, just because we want to try and get resources in the cap. Though, arguably, it's going to take us longer to connect the hides. Wow, that is a library and a barracks already down, by the way. That is some yields. Okay, we've just finished our masonry mastery, which is very nice. We'll continue moving up here. We've also got an extra settlement limit that we can now use as well. So that's another consideration that we should be making. But our main focus here is that we're just looking to unlock world wonders. So where do we go from here? I think we probably look to come up into production. I don't think we really need to prioritize too much with regard to our influence. And it was probably the wrong call to be going into that. I mean, playing this the first time through, you quickly start to realize, okay, maybe we could have made better decisions. Maybe there was other things that we could have done. Okay, all right. We will befriend you very shortly, my friend. Sit tight. We will soon be your friends. Ideally, if there's a scientific city-state on this map, we want to try and befriend that as well, but it's not looking likely. Okay, so new goal, 20 world wonders. We've answered the question, is it possible to build all world wonders? Not in this playthrough, but we're going to be attempting to try and spam out as many as we possibly can. Who knows? As the game goes on and we lose more world wonders, I'm just going to get, like, increasingly closer to, like, you know what I mean? Sorry for screaming right there. Do we just do it? Do we just move everything into this city? That gives us 3 turns on it. That's not bad. We'll take it for now. And what if we moved... we can't move the cotton across. I mean, technically, because this is going to be constructed in 6 turns now, but we can actually see them. In fact, we can double check and we can cross-reference. We can say, okay, well, hold on a minute. I can verify that you're not building Duasharakan anywhere, unless it's in one of these hidden tiles. So let's get to here. We'll scout them out. We can see the settlements as well. 3 out of 5. 5 out of 5 for Lafayette. Lafayette been settling like a madman up here. Lafayette also going... Okay, yeah, Mausoleum of Theodorich. They're all trying to get it right now. Let's take this out. Let's just do that. And let's put the cotton... We're also going to put the cotton in the cap. Everything's going in the cap. I don't actually know if that gave us a turn or not. It brought us down to 8 turns. I think it did give us a turn. And we've also got the ability to get an altar. So I think... What did the AI take? Pretty standard stuff. So we're going to take stone circles. Oh, we're playing as Moria. Ooh. Do we get an extra 10% production towards wonders in cities? I think we do, because we've got a lot of mines in these cities, but then we also want to be building wonders. Now, alternatively, we could pick up something like culture as an example, but I think we just double down on it and just really try wonder production and actual production. Code of laws, we want to move in. So 7 turns until Duasharakan's completed. We want to move into Petra ASAP. And there's a part of me that's almost saying, like, hey, don't even build Duasharakan. Just hold Duasharakan for the moment. Hold the production on it. We could go for an altar. An altar's probably not a bad idea, actually. The more I think about it, the more I'm in love with the idea of an altar. Let's do it. Because we do want to build Duasharakan, but at the same time... Oh, it's a cultural one. I got a bit excited there for Sagunia, but unfortunately, not today. Let's befriend... We want to befriend everybody. We do have a bit more vision here. What do you got? No way. Oh my lord, look how far. Dude, she's going ham. Yo, what did you eat for breakfast today? Amina. What is going on? Hanging Gardens followed by Mausoleum of Theodorich, and that bitch looks finished already. Dude, we're at 7 turns? Oh, no. She's got... How? Dude, I mean, she's playing Egypt, so yeah, okay, but like, she woke up and she ate her Wheat Bix today, dude. How do we even how do we contest her? At this point, we should be calling mum. This is not fair. We've got every single resource in here that we could possibly hope for. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. Bro. All right, we've answered the question. Is it possible? That's, okay, the next goal, 19. I can't believe that, dude. Okay, how do you actually beat Amina in this game? And I'll be real with you. The challenge here for this event that we're doing is not to build every world wonder. I mean, it is to build every world wonder, but that's not the challenge. The challenge is to build as many as you can. And keep in mind, as the difficulties go down, right? So we're going to start off at deity, and obviously, if we can't get... If we can only get 5 of the world wonders, maybe we'll make the difficulty a little bit lower so that our chances are increased. Dude, this is the saddest start to a game ever. Like, I can't believe how sad this is. By the way, that is an incredible altar that we are potentially building right there. So let's go ahead. Let's drop that bad boy down. Where are we going to put it? I don't want to put it on either of these tiles because these are really good tiles and they're affected by the altar. So I think we just come out over here and we'll just drop it next to the cap. Dude, that is the saddest state of affairs. We'll take the culture agreement. I think we definitely want to be taking it early on, but oh man, I'm a little bit shocked. Well, at least now we can see her land. Now we know what she's going to be building. We should be really keeping an eye out on her. Somebody stop her. Somebody stop her, please. Someone stop her. What is this, dude? Now, how do we get the resources back in this city? Because we moved them all over here. And she's going for it, and it's in the cap. Dude, she's building it quickly. What was that? That was our scout going down. Okay, all right, don't worry, don't worry. We've got this. We're gonna go for big production. Do we go big production? I think we go big production. 5 turns. 5 turns. I'm confident we can get this. We can get this. Do we grab Bursa? I think we grab Bursa. Just throw it down. It's okay. Can she build Bursa? She can. We need to study her right now and see what her strategy is. Dude, how do you do this? I mean, maybe it's just not possible on dating. Maybe we lower the difficulty down and try again. But like, for the moment, this is hard stuff. Okay, so when we convert this over to a city, then we'll be able to move resources. But will it be too little too late? It's looking scarily like it. Okay, I'm trying to picture where she's up to. So she's got this little platform. How are we doing? We're further ahead. We're further ahead. We got 3 turns. Okay, hold. No way. It's in progress. Dude, she completes it next turn. There's no way. Dude, how is she? What is the production in your city, girl? That is crazy. She's like 4-turning those wonders, dude. Is it at this point that we call mum and say, Mum, she's hacking. Mum, Amina's hacking. Get her to turn off the hacks. We haven't even got down our Petra yet. We actually just lost it. We unironically just lost it, dude. I don't even know where we go into right now. I'm so I'm so demoralized, dude. Oh, he's starting Petra as well. Oh no. Okay, hold on. We've got the 800 gold. Okay. Can we get it next turn? Let's see. It's at 2 turns at the moment. I can't believe that. And because we moved everything out, like we could have. So we're up to 41 production in here now. Okay, we got it in 1 turn. We got it in 1 turn. Don't worry, don't worry. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. In 1 turn, we will have it. We want brickyard. Let's grab the brickyard. Don't worry. We will get this. Actually, is there a world where we can get or move some of these across and still do this in 1 turn? Yes, okay. Can we move across another one? Yes, we can. How many can we move across here and still have this finished in 1 turn? Let's check. Can we move a 3rd one? How about that? Yes, we can. What? How can we do this? Okay, the 4th one is the one that doesn't allow it. How about a cotton? Can we do a cotton? Yeah, we can do a cotton. We can get away with a cotton. Okay, so we've got 1 turn on that. I mean, look at that, dude. It's already finished. I knew it. I knew it. Who am I kidding? I knew it. Bro. I've never been this broken by a game before, dude. I came into this with like, okay, you know, we're gonna do all right here. We're gonna snatch up a few world wonders here today. Have we literally just lost 3 in a row to her? Yeah, we did. We lost Hanging Gardens here. We lost Mausoleum of Theodorich immediately after. And then Dur Sharakin. We've literally lost 3 in a row. And we were building all of them before she was. Megalith? I think we just go Arch. I'm so broken right now. Interesting saddle, by the way. Out of all the settlements, that's the one she goes for. Why, though? Explain this to me. Explain why this saddle, out of every single saddle, like, what? Is there something wrong with the 5-6 resources next to your capital? What's wrong with this? Why there? Please, someone explain to me why this... I'll be honest. I'm just annoyed. I'm upset. I'm mad. She's stealing all of my world wonders. Okay. All right. We're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. We'll take the... I can't believe this. At this point, I'm a little bit upset. A little bit. Not a huge amount. Don't worry. It's okay. I'm gonna go to sleep tonight. Really disappointed. Okay. What? How are you doing, Catherine? Now, interestingly, Catherine on Greece, and she's not actually... Hey, can I just say something? I've just realized it. And I don't think they've mentioned this before. Catherine on Greece is normally a yellow color. But look, because Amina is in the game, and she's yellow, it's given Catherine blue. Shout out to the devs, because it was so hard to tell the difference between, like, Xerxes and Catherine, and Xerxes and Amina. And the fact that they've done this, and I don't remember reading this. So shout out to the devs. I've just spotted that now. How are we doing on World Wonders? I know that there was a Petra coming down up here. Kind of hard to tell with Petra, though. Petra's a little bit... it's not an easy one to tell. Do we go Saw Pit? I think we go for a Saw Pit, and then we do the Monument. That's got to be the play. Now, another thing. If you guys have got any tips for me, please leave them down in the comments. If you've got any ideas... Is that a double Kaelin? Is that the world-famous double Kaelin? I've never seen it before. If you guys have got any tips or any suggestions, please feel free to post them down below because, well, as I said, at this point in the game, it feels like I might need all the help I could get. And at the same time, if you want to come collaborate and see if you can... We don't want to do that just yet. We want to put the monument down first. If you want to come collaborate, if you want to come join forces against the turds, then by all means, come join the One More Turn Discord where we're theorizing and talking about this kind of stuff every single day. Now, what options have we got here? We've got more camels. So let's go ahead and we'll add more camels in. Tosali is booming. Throw that in the cap. We've got 2 turns to Bursa, 3 turns to Petra. Okay, if we can get Petra, we're in a good spot. How are you doing on Petra? Why does your Petra look like it's been stomped on by an elephant, my friend? There's something going on right there. Okay, we got hides as well. Hides can go in the cap. That's a really good cap resource right there. You know what? You can denounce me. I don't mind. I'm gonna allow you to denounce me. I'm not going to... Oh, you know what we need? We need tropical. We need to settle a city down here. Let's go ahead and grab another city then. So we'll throw that in queue. Ideally, we want to be building world wonders with this city. So let's not do that. Let's instead build this in here. Because this is our... we've got great Stellan here. So the idea is that we want to produce as much gold as we possibly can in here. Let's go into discipline. Oh, I just realized we haven't looked at this in so long, dude. Oh, that's one of the things. I really wish that I was better at remembering that. We want to take the migrant. We can just settle that migrant immediately. Do we take the silk? Maybe we just take the silk right now. Let's just take the silk. We'll keep it in the cap. But yeah, I'm really bad at remembering to change my policies. Bursa is complete. We did it. No way. No way. Are you serious? We were 1 turn on that. Okay, I can't do this. I can't do this. I'm turning down the difficulty. I'm turning down. Okay, we will come back. We will come back stronger. It's turn 76 now. We're going to come back stronger. I'm bringing you another video. And on that video, we're going to build all the world wonders. We might be on the governor difficulty. I'm just going to put that out there. It might be on the governor difficulty too. I can't believe it. She is a machine. She is an absolute machine, dude. This is incredible. This is absolute insanity how much she is pumping right now. All 4 of our World Wonders, she's just sniped out back to back to back. That is incredible. I don't even know what to say. Wow. All right, well, we're going to leave it there. I'm literally just leaving it there. I was planning to make all 21 World Wonders, but Amina decided to wake up and choose war today. I guess just before we go, can we just start by denouncing you? And just declare war on you because we don't like you. Okay, all right, there we go. That's enough for me. Anyway, we'll leave it there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed losing every single wonder to Amina. Actually, no, I take that back. Hopefully you enjoyed it more than I enjoyed losing every single wonder to Amina. Jeez, man, she was tough today. Anyway, we'll leave it there. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like. Any feedback, any criticism, leave a comment. And of course, if you'd like to check out this challenge, make sure you join the Discord because once again, we are collaborating with the Turd team and we're hoping we can pull off a fun event for you guys. So we'll leave it there and we'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.